the week has definitely gone by fast, or the weekend rather. Definitely went by fast, I feel like, for me. So that's how my life has been going. I'm just busy. Yeah, I always feel like I'm just rambling about random things for the first few seconds. The first few minutes, more like. At least until chat gets a little more active. And then I have some chats to bounce off of, and it's a little bit more entertaining, I feel like. Yeah. At least for me, it is that way. Don't mind me shaking the camera. I'm just trying to find a decent place to hold it at. I'm thankful that I can still sit outside. I know where I live, since I live here in Oregon, it's probably not going to be super nice like this for much longer. I mean, obviously the month of August is going to be reasonably warm, but like after August here, it just kind of gets really cold. Well, sometimes the very beginning of September can be warm, but pretty much after that. After that, it's game over. It's going to be all cold. It won't be sunny out here anymore. It'll be rainy and wet. Yeah, which I don't mind it. I actually love the fall. It's like one of my favorite seasons is fall. Hey, Archie? I assume the X is just not meant to be pronounced, so hi, Archie. But yeah, no, fall is like one of my favorite seasons, even though it's definitely more difficult to be outside. I get cold easily, so I always have to throw on like a big old poofy jacket or something just to make sure I'm not freezing to death. Okay, good. That makes me happy to hear I pronounced that correctly. I'm gonna switch hands here because my hand is already getting tired. Have a good day, you too, Archie. Bye. But yeah, I love fall. I don't really like the winter as much. Just not a big cold fan. Hey, Ninja Future. I feel like you're familiar. I feel like you've been in here before. Can you name a car? That's an interesting request. I don't know. I don't know. That's like an interesting request. Just any car? You don't want like a specific kind of car? There's no like... I don't know. Like, you don't want it to be like a sedan or just yes? Okay. Volkswagen. That's like a brand that makes lots of different kinds of cars. Any kind of Volkswagen. The bugs, Volkswagen bugs, those little bug cars. Those are cool looking. Yeah. Said hi, Granny World. That's an interesting name. Oh, thank you, Summertime. I appreciate it. What the hell are we talking about? Honestly, pretty much anything. Really anything that you have on your brain that you want to say, feel free to. I'm kind of just rambling about random things right now. I don't really have anything specific. Usually when I start these, that's kind of just the whole point. It's just kind of like a chat stream or like a ramble stream. There's no main, like, thing that I have to talk about, basically. Okay, ask away. Within reason, of course. Sirens. Hi, Annie. Thank you. That's cool, actually. That's an interesting mix there. I don't think I've ever met someone who's Armenian before. That's a new one for me. Oh, hi, bruh. Do I remember you? Amana? I don't think I do, honestly. I'm sorry. There's like a lot of different beings who kind of come through these sometimes. There's just a lot of different names. But I guarantee if you chat enough in these streams, eventually I definitely will recognize you. Thank you. Hi. As you can see, I'm beautiful. That's a funny name. Oh, I get into an overseas university. Hikara, I don't think I'm the right to ask that one, honestly. I'm a college dropout. I'd probably ask someone who's actually gone to university and not just college, like me. So long. Thank you, Ninja Future. Nice hair. What about the nails? Can we know what about them? You want to see the design? Is that what you're asking? You can kind of see the design. There's a picture on my channel too. My camera's kind of blurry. It's not really the best for close-ups. Tell us about my hair. There's not really much to tell about it besides like the hair dye that I use, if you're asking. It's X Girl by Good Dye Young, if you're wondering that. This I can't remember. It's something by the brand Ion, the yellow. It's really faded. But yeah. Not too much to tell about that one, I guess. Just because I do, honestly, Ninja Futures. No really specific reason. I just do. Thank you, Outpost Orange. That's an interesting name. I like it. Sounds cool. Why do you like the colors you like? I don't know. Because it's a cool color. I don't really have a favorite color. That's actually one question that I always have a hard time answering whenever I have someone ask me what my favorite color is, because I don't have one. I like them all. I like blue, I like green, I like orange, I like purple, you know? I like them all. I don't really have like a specific color that I like more than the others. Hi, Fragrances Style. That's an interesting name. Hello. Pig ASMR. That sounds like a fun channel. I've been liking this girl for a while now. She likes me because she would touch my hands as a joke, and she would take my pencils on purpose. Then she would tell everyone we were dating. She probably does like you if she's telling everyone you're dating, right? Like that. I don't know exactly what your next move should be. That kind of depends on like her personality and who she is as a person, you know? But it definitely sounds like she likes you. If she's telling people that you're dating, I would assume that means that she likes you. Like a hair. Thank you, Anna Sally. I appreciate it. Do this if you're not an AI. Thumbs up. Why? How would that even... Because can't an AI do this? An AI can, like, thumbs up. Like, I don't see how that fixes that. What is this live stream about? Not really anything in particular. These are ramble streams. I kind of just ramble with the chat. It's not really about anything specific. Obviously, if like the general conversation goes anywhere, I'm fine with that. Like we can talk about pretty much whatever within reason, obviously. I like the stream because you can answer all the comments you have. Thank you, Pig ASMR. It's me. Hey, Mushroom. I recognize you. I remember you. I'm actually going to add you as a mod. You don't have to feel pressured into doing anything, but like if anyone's cursing or asking any overtly sexual stuff, anything crazy, feel free to, you know, delete their comment, ban them, etc. Funny last YouTube stream, I watched someone's free. some of these YouTube streams are crazy. I've heard about some interesting ones, that's for sure. Can we see your outfit? Honestly, you're kind of seeing most of it. I'm just wearing like a black skirt. I'm not really wearing anything crazy. I don't really feel like standing up right now, but yeah, you're pretty much seeing it. Hi, Cheesy Cheese. Hi, Aaron. Where are you from? I'm in Oregon, but I was born in California. I'm kind of from both. I'm like a mixture of Oregon and California. Sorry. Yawning there for a second. I'm tired. Also, I have to try to keep track of this chat. Sometimes I'll start to move so fast I start to lose track, which I'd really try not to do. Actually, go to streams. Thank you, Cheesy. What time is it? I think it's 4 something. 4:28. There you go. Roll a blunt with those nails. I probably could if I really tried hard enough, but I don't really think that's... Yeah, nah, not a productive use of my time with them, honestly. Do you have ADHD? I'm not formally diagnosed with ADHD, no. I definitely am not the best at, like, focusing on any one particular task. Maybe that's why I'm not that awful at these, because I like bouncing around with what everyone is saying. Keeps me entertained. Nice hair. Thank you, Rodney. 629 where I live. Yeah, honestly, the West Coast, that's kind of just how it is. Like, I'm kind of earlier on than most other beings because when you think about it, the East Coast is like 3 hours ahead of me, and then you go over to Europe and they're like 8 hours or some crazy, crazy thing. So, pineapple, that's thank you for the addition there, Trix. I appreciate it. Pineapple. I don't dislike pineapple. Pineapple's good. I feel like it's an underrated fruit. Not many people eat pineapple that much. Am I tall? No. I'm 5'5". I'm average. I'm not like tall. I'm not super short either though. And can I see your nails? Yeah, of course. You can definitely see my nails. Here, these guys. Yeah, they're kind of blurry. It's kind of hard to like there. It's honestly best if I show them from afar. Well, I mean, like, pineapples are underrated in the sense that, like, I feel like I don't see that many other people eating them. And, like, usually if you ask someone for their favorite fruit, they say apples or bananas or grapes. They don't really say pineapple that much. At least in my experience, I don't know. I don't really live around that many pineapple lovers, I guess. No pineapples on pizza? Yeah, okay, that's fair. I don't like pineapple on pizza either. Like, I'm not a big pineapple on pizza fan. But I like pineapple, just not on pizza. I like pizza. I'm vegan, so I can't have like regular pizza, but I can have like a vegan alternative, like cashew milk cheese, that kind of stuff. Hey Keith, I think I remember you. Morning dreams, hi. Can't have them always like other fruits. Yeah, I suppose, huh? That's true. Hello, can I have a shout out? Henzilla's vids, thank you for stopping by and saying hello. Pedro Pascal, thank you. I appreciate it. But it's good tasting. Good eat pineapple from the fruit. You just can't eat the skin. Yeah, definitely not. Do I snore? Thankfully not. I'm a really light sleeper, so snoring actually kind of drives me nuts. Because like I wake up really easily. It's actually annoying. I've heard that the reason that happens is the way that you were raised. Like when you're a little baby, like what my mother did was she'd make everyone be really quiet when I was sleeping, which was actually not the best thing to do because now I'm a super light sleeper. Whereas like babies who grow up in a louder household have a tendency to be heavier sleepers, so outside noise doesn't bother them as bad. Yeah, I wish I was one of those. I really do. Honestly, I feel like it would make my life easier if I could just sleep through like my neighbors, and like, well, not even them. Sometimes it'll just be like a car driving by and I'm awake because their music or because revving it. It's just so goofy. I don't like it. I wish I was like a heavy sleeper. Hi, Hello Kitty. Hey, JC. I hate pineapple. Dang. Well, I guess not everyone can like it. I get that. I mean, it is kind of like, what's a good word for it? Acidic? I don't know. May I say some words about myself? Within reason, I suppose. I maybe just don't type like a whole novel. I love the hair. Thank you. Hi, hello, dreams. Are you a scene? What does that mean? I liked your vibe and thank you. You know how you're Scottish? Yes, it would be my mom's dad's side of the family that is Scottish. Have you ever been to Turkey? No, I've never been to Turkey. I've never been outside of the U.S., unfortunately. I'd like to go somewhere outside of the U.S. I just never have been. You have a pink wig? That's sick, honestly. I like wigs. I wish that I, like, had the money to save up, get a bunch of wigs and stuff. I feel like that would be fun. Because then you could just change your hair color pretty much every day. I guess, to be fair, you kind of have to take it off. Are you Decora? Definitely not. I've seen Decora before. Isn't Decora, like, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Isn't Decora, like, the really, like, overly, Why am I flubbing on the word accessorize? Like, there's a bunch of accessories, like a bunch of necklaces and bracelets, like a whole bunch of them. I'm wearing a single necklace. I don't really think I count for that. Or am I thinking of something else? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I knew what scene meant. I think I was blanking because he said a scene, and I was like, a scene? What? But yeah, I don't really consider myself that. I used to be when I was a teenager, but I don't really have the hair anymore. I mean, my hair's pink, but it's not cut the same. Like, my bangs aren't the same. I don't have the layers. I don't tease it. I don't wear super strictly scene stuff, so I wouldn't really, I don't know. Whenever I think of scene, I think of like a very specific thing, you know? Like, I feel like I still definitely use the basic like color combos for my outfits, like black with neon. Like, I think that's kind of self-evident right now. I'm wearing a black shirt, but I got neon pink here and I got neon pink here. I was wearing neon pink shoes earlier. I took them off though. Did you know that if you eat too much pineapple, you can eat at your stomach? Wait, what? Oh, because of the acidity, huh? That's probably it. Aw, thank you. If you had a wolf cut, that would be cool, honestly. I'm always scared to go into a hairstylist place, though. Like, I've been cutting my own hair and dyeing my own hair since I was 12. So I just don't really... Hi, your mushroom thing. Welcome back. I don't really go into places like that. Hi, Cat Jame. That's awesome. I'm an otherkin, but I'm happy to see some Therians in here, most definitely. Hi, Riley Mather. Bro. Hi, Junior. Garza. You never nice troll. Thank you, Lily. What is your content about? A mixture of things, honestly. I'm an alter human, so I definitely talk about that sometimes, but I have plenty of other things that I talk about. It could be politics, it could just be random observations I make. I pretty much talk about anything that comes to mind, honestly. I don't really like boxing myself into any specific thing. Yeah. Can you show your nails? Yes, I can. Well, I can try. There's also a picture. If you want to see my nails, there's like a picture in my posts on my channel. I think it's like literally just the last post I did, actually. So, there you go. You have an idea for one of my lives? What is it? Oh, yeah. Do you have a cat? I used to have a cat. I actually had a cat from when I was 5 to like a couple years ago. My cat was like almost 20 when she passed away. She lived to be a real old lady. Oh, hi, Real OG. Nice to see you. I hope you're having a chill day, too. I wish I could dye my hair. I'm sure you could one day. I know sometimes parents aren't always the hugest fan of it, but, you know, whenever you get older and you're out there doing your own thing, you can always decide to. Or maybe when you get a little older, they'll decide to let you. Just sometimes it takes some convincing. I have a question. You not accidentally scratch your eyes? I'm just honestly used to it. And thankfully they're not like sharp on the end. Like they don't hurt. I can like, you know, do that. It doesn't really hurt. Yeah. Oh, no, it's okay. You know, I mean, like I said, she lived to be... Oh, bye, Lily. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I mean, she lived to be almost 20. That's pretty good for a cat. I mean, I've definitely heard of cats living longer. I forget exactly how old the oldest cat is. I think they're like 30-something. So I guess 20 is not that awful for a cat. My real nails are really sharp. Yeah, see, that's like my real nails are like way more sharp than these are. These are like duller than my real nails. Hi, Lungail. Nice to see ya. Welcome back. You're from India. That's cool. I'm from the U.S. Nice to meet you. I like how chat kind of just went to a halt there. Get that thing limber with a good line for it to get, so yeah, honestly. Oh, is the upper middle part of your hair your own hair? Yes, it is. This, like, The root part, yeah, that's my hair. That's the unbleached part. How old are you? I feel like I get asked that at least once pretty much every time I stream. I'm 26. There's a squirrel up there and he's distracting me. There's like a wooden fence and this squirrel, like he likes to run across it. It's funny looking. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it. Texas vibes? Yeah, I definitely never been to Texas, that's for sure. What is my job? I don't really talk about my job, in all honesty. Yeah, it's just not really something I talk about in too much detail on here. Bronson, that is an odd... I don't even know what to say to that one. That's an odd troll right there. Which city from US? I'm in Oregon, that's the state, but I'm not going to tell you the city. Are chipmunks just little squirrels? Honestly, no, they're... Well, they kind of look like it, huh? But they have different little markings. They got like little stripes. Chipmunks are cute. I love chipmunks. They're cool little dudes. Don't have a Texas accent. I hate to break it to you, Jamie, but I definitely don't. If anything, I have like a weird hybrid accent of like Oregon and California, because I have kind of bounced back and forth in both throughout my life. So, yeah. I love animals. Me too. I love animals. I have a dog. I used to have a cat. I love cats. Cats are cool. I grew up with my mother who was a cat lady, so she had a lot of kitties growing up. There was always cats in the house. I mean, to be fair about the y'all thing too, like, y'all, maybe it started as a Texas thing. I don't know where that originated from, to be 100% honest with you, but it's not just a Texas thing anymore. Like, there are plenty of people in, you know, the LA area who you'll sometimes hear saying y'all. Like, maybe they're not native to LA, but you know what I'm saying, right? There's a lot of people in California, there's a lot of people in Oregon who say y'all, some people in Washington say y'all. It's all up and down the West Coast, so that one is kind of caught on like wildfire and kind of just spread throughout the rest of the country. Thank you, Real OG. No, honestly, the mods aren't people I know IRL. They are people that I trust, though. Mainly, I just wait until the ending of a stream, like the last 30 seconds to a minute of a stream. Usually, I'll, you know, let everyone know that I'm leaving, and I will probably pick out a few of you to mod. You know, so long as you've been chill, you're not doing anything crazy. Just that way it ensures that no trolls are being mods, or at the very least, if you are a troll and you're getting modded, you're a very dedicated troll. I will give you that. Because you gotta wait around the whole time, and you gotta be chill the whole time. And then you have to wait till next stream to actually troll, so it's a time commitment at that point. You look like young Georgia if she had rainbow. Who's young Georgia? Never heard of them before. That would be someone I'd have to look up. I know accents are weird. Accents really are. Like, honestly, even just state to state, like I said, like I have a combination of an Oregon and California accent. It's because Oregonians and Californians really do speak differently. There are just certain things, like some weird things that I've noticed is like sweater versus sweatshirt. Like, Oregonians and Californians think of those two words differently. I don't know why, but, like, if you say, like, a sweater to an Oregonian, I feel like we think of a very specific thing, and there are some Californians who you say a sweater, and, like, it'll have a zipper, and, like, to me, if it has a zipper, that's not a sweater. Does that make sense? I don't know. No offense, I hate the Dutch accent. I don't really think I've heard that many people with a Dutch accent, honestly. I don't really think there's any accent that I hate too much. Thankfully. I know there is a lot of trolls in here, honestly. Yeah, sometimes I make sure to try to ban them. I mean, if they're lightly trolling, it's one thing. If it's just like obnoxious and not funny. Usually that's the thing. If you can make me laugh with it, if I giggle at it, I'm probably not going to ban you. But if you can't make me giggle with your trolling, if it's not something weird that like makes me giggle, then I'm probably just going to ban you. I never hear people say sweatshirt IRL. See, I definitely do. Like, see, that's the thing. I wonder where, I'm not going to be creepy and ask where you live, but like that's just a difference there. You know, like when I say sweatshirt, I'm thinking of, I don't know, like I'm thinking of getting like the zipper, the zipper and it has a hood. That's like a sweatshirt to me. I don't care why people even troll. Do they not have anything better to do in their lives? In all honesty, I feel like some of them don't. Like, I feel like some people get off work or get off school, and that's just what they do. In between, like, I don't know, talking to friends or having dinner. You mean a hoodie? Well, when I think of a hoodie, I think of something without a zipper. A hoodie, to me, has the hood, but no zipper. If it's a sweatshirt, it has the zipper. Maybe that's just like a weird distinction on my part. I don't know. I call soda also the Texas. Calling everything Coke is wrong. I have yet to meet a Texan do that. Yeah, I feel like I've heard of that, where like, well, isn't it like a stereotype that some people in the South call all soda Coke? Or am I totally mistaken? Is that not a thing? People always say hoodie RL when referring to a specific sweater. Interesting. Yeah, see, that's just, I would not know what anyone was referring to at that point, I guess. Well, thank you, Jamie. Like Mitsuri's? I'm not sure what a Mitsuri is. I'm sorry. Hi, Will. Soda pop. Yeah, I don't really hear anyone refer to it as pop. It's just like soda to me. What if the zipper goes halfway down but you still have the big pocket in the middle? I don't know at that point. That's a mutant. I don't know what that is at that point. You're from Iowa? That's cool. I don't think I've heard many people say they're from Iowa in here, so. I think Midwest folks call it pop, probably, honestly. I haven't really met that many people from the Midwest, I don't think, so that's probably why I haven't heard that one that much. Oh, your profile picture is. Okay, that's cool. Cool. I told my mom about stereotypes. She thought they were steroids. Wait. Like, she thought that the word stereotype was steroid? Is that what you mean? Like, she was mixing up the two words? Is it a red flag when they tickle your that is such a troll, Lily. Calm down. See, you made me laugh, so you're staying for now. But next time I'm probably gonna ban you, so calm down. My bestie left to Ohio. Aw, I'm sorry. That's always really hard when you have like a best friend who moved. That happened to me when I was like 13. It was really messed up actually because it happened like over summer vacation. I was actually gone visiting family in California. And then I came back to Oregon and she was gone. Like, we didn't even, I didn't even know it was gonna happen. She didn't know it was gonna happen. It was kind of just like a last minute, like, moving out of state kind of thing. So I get that. That's never fun. I hope you two can still keep in touch at least. Yes, morning dreams. Oh man. Well, hey, at least you could help clear that up for her, right? I'm sorry, what's up, dog? But you should make sure to message them and talk with them and stuff. I'm sure if you messaged her, she'd respond. Have people you care about, yeah, having people you care about, it really does. Honestly. It can be hard. Right? No, it's okay, at least for me. It happened a while ago, but I mean, the nice thing with having phones is you can message them and try to keep in touch with them a little bit at least. You could always try to maybe visit them too, even. I moved to Grants Pass, Oregon from Orange County. I just moved back. Oh, dang. Well, that's cool. Wait, I moved to... So, like, as in, you just moved back to Orange County, I believe? I might be misunderstanding the end of that. But Grants Pass is beautiful. Usually on like road trips, if I'm driving down to California, I usually take I-5 and it takes you right through Grants Pass, which is so pretty. I love to like stop in Grants Pass for lunch. There's not really that many lunch places there as a vegan, so that's never the easiest, but it's worth it because it's just so pretty there. It's nice to stop and chill there for a little bit. You look like I am from Stray Kids. I do not. I feel like I heard someone else mention Stray Kids to me one of these last streams too. Hey, oh, the Pink Panther is looking for his pink hair. That's very funny, Jamie. Thank you, Ari and Dad Blue. That's an interesting name. I appreciate it. But yeah, I usually do these for about 30 minutes, and it's been that point. So I'm probably gonna log off for today. I usually stream every Monday and let's see here, Friday and Saturday. So the next one of these is going to be this Friday. Feel free to subscribe if you're interested in that. I also post some like short form content every once in a while. Well, not every once in a while. Usually pretty much throughout the week, honestly. So yeah. Thank you, everyone. And actually, I'm going to mod a few of you. Like Kaz, for example, you were really chill. So I'm going to add you as a mod again. Don't feel pressured to do anything. But if you happen to notice anyone saying anything sexual or just like maliciously trolling or just being really rude, anything inappropriate, feel free to ban them. See you later. Bye, Kaz. Thank you once again. Bye, Daniel. Everyone have a good day.